Hello guys, it's Erin again. I'm gonna do a really quick video here because I really wanted to update you guys on this weekend and this and that, and I want to probably go into more great detail about that. But all I have to say is I finally got my new phone. Hopefully this one here has better memory quality and video quality, and battery life is a little bit better, so I don't have to sit there and constantly be plugging my phone in. And it has a longer screen, so I have more of a picture here, so I'm not like up here, so it's nice. And I got the Samsung Galaxy S10e. Walmart was having a sale on it. I would suggest, though, make sure what company they use for mailing, because both of those. Oh, I don't know what then. Okay, so yeah, someone has a goodie bags for something. I'm not sure what she's doing that with them. So anyway, oh, what was I? Oh yeah, talking about the delivery. I was scheduled to have this phone delivered to my parents' house where I live on Saturday the 29th of 2020, or February 29th of 2020. And it said it was scanned onto the truck. It wasn't scanned to the truck. The truck came in, parked at the house, rummaged for like a few seconds, and it ended up taking off like a bat out of hell, because I had my mom standing out there with them because we didn't want the dogs going crazy any more than what they were originally going for. And so we ended up going to wait for, and then I got the text saying it will be delivered on March 1st, which was this past Sunday. Well, Sunday comes around and I'm home alone while mom and dad are out. I can't remember what they were doing, but I was home alone to watch the dogs because I told them I would watch the babies. And they pulled over and I got outside before they made too much noise, and I heard them like combing through their trucks, the truck, and I couldn't, and then they realized they didn't have it either then, and they took off flying like a bat out of hell. So then I got on the horn and called the 1-800 number, and it was saying that should be delivered by the end of the business day. I'm like, well, the truck already came through. So what happened was I waited online on the phone long enough and asked for a representative, and since it was a weekend, it was from outsourced to another country. I'm guessing it might have been was India. It sounded like an Indian guy, and he had mentioned that it was never scanned to the truck the day before and was not scanned to the truck that Sunday. And I said, yeah, well, I just got the update saying it's going to be delivered on Tuesday now. And he's like, yeah, I'll put that in the notes and send it out and whatnot. And then I waited. I'm like, you know what? I really don't want to wait for it to be delivered Tuesday. I don't want mom having to worry about taking care of the dogs, because Teddy is recovering from some mysterious illness, between him having a UTI that was major and him being borderline sepsis. And the doctors really did almost just about every test under the sun besides a bone marrow sample, which is the spinal tap, and an MRI to see if it is like a cancer type thing. But his organs are fine. The blood work's coming back to indicate it's not like a form of cancer. It wasn't skin cancer from the lesions samples they took for analysis, and nor did they find autoimmune disease from those samples. So I really don't know what's going on with that. But we tried to lower his dose with the steroids and it didn't work. He got extremely sore. he was only on like a 7 mil or something. I think it was like 7.25, whatever, for like a week. So we decided to up him again, because for a week he was on 5 and it was making him hurt more. So yeah, and we ended up, so in the long run, to talk about that, I ended up taking him, I ended up calling back the FedEx anyway. I'm sorry I went off on a tangent. I didn't want my little dog to go a little crazy and hurt himself if the FedEx came by again. So yeah, so I asked him, I called them back. I'm like, on Sunday, I'm like, can I come and pick the package up on Monday instead of waiting for Tuesday? And he's like, oh yeah, it was another Indian guy that I talked to, and he said, okay, I'll leave a note. You shouldn't have a problem. Well, Monday morning, which was yesterday, I got a text message saying it was on the truck to be delivered Monday, not Tuesday. So I called them the direct line, and they said, yeah, it should be on the truck. I'm like, okay, can you guys just double check, because that's what it said all this past weekend. And they had somebody look through the truck, found it, and they took it off the truck. And then I went and picked it up. And yeah, so I picked it up, and it wasn't that big of a deal. And mom needed some stuff in Manchester anyway for the dogs. I had to get some pee pads for them, because we're going to be getting some heavy duty rain at some point this week, and my 2 little dogs do not like mud, and they do not like rain. So yeah, so to carry on with the conversation about my dog, he's doing good now, back up to the 7. He wasn't in any pain last night, and he wasn't in any pain this morning. But the steroids he's on, in the pill that helps with the stomach acid, that can be problematic because of the steroids. One of those is making his digestive tract a little upset, to the point he's having issues. We've trying to do ground hamburg with lightly seasoned, like salt and pepper, that's it, and some rice, and some what was it, chicken, and we trying to do it basic stuff to see if that will help. And it's not just him, his brother has it too, so it could just be a little doggy flu type thing, but I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, he's doing good now. And the doctor mentioned to my mother that since they did not do a spinal tap, and he's not indicating in his blood results, nor in his weight law, if he's losing weight, or in his demeanor, in him not even having a fever, could indicate that it could be spinal meningitis, which is curable by having steroids. And the vet had suggested keeping him on the 7 point whatever milligram for a month to help with that. Just in like they have no clue what's wrong with him. So gonna end this video at some point in a few seconds, because it was supposed to be a short one, and now it's coming up to like 9 minutes to 10 minutes long. But I wanted just to simply test this thing out. And I most likely will be doing a silent video type thing with my my main camera, and then uploading it through my computer of my camera here, because my other one is now essentially a extra phone, just in case if this one dies, or if my fiance could use a new phone. I just have to take it to Verizon and see if there's a way for them to unlock it, to see if there's a possibility of making it like one of those pay-as-you-go phones, because I honestly think it would be easier to have it as a pay-as-you-go. That way, we can just use it for emergencies only. That way, it's not just sitting there not getting worked. I mean, it's kind of slow, and it's 3 or 4 years old. It's a S7, but a Galaxy S7, but it's like, But yeah, I'm thinking of holding that. So if anybody has any ideas about any of the things I talked about in this video, maybe have any reviews on FedEx and your experiences with them yourselves would be awesome. My mom had gotten the same phone and had no problem with her shipment. So I don't know if they hired anybody in the what's it called, the loading dock area, and they don't know what to do. I don't know, but in between the time that my mom got hers, because she had it last week, and she literally got it the day I ordered the one I wanted. So yeah, so I'm gonna say bye guys for now. I'm gonna catch up with you guys maybe later on tonight. I gotta go and clock in for work, and hopefully it's not what I would call a shit show. Literally, I work in a laundry room and a retirement home. So bye, see you guys.